Welcome back, students. Now we are going to continue with the explanation of the stanza. Students, I think the first stanza is clear to you. And now we move to the next stanza. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy. As he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. I would not intrude on him. A dime another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. Here ultimate means final. Shaking grief, it means sadness which greatly affect the boy. Rigid means stiff, means unmoved. Trembling means shaking. Harbor means a place where ships load or unload. Intrude means, here in this stanza, to enter a situation where one is not welcome. Dime, it is a currency, US currency, 10 cents. Worthless, having no real value or use. Here in this stanza presents the mental state of a young boy who has lost his ball. I am repeating. Here the poet presents the mental state of the young boy who has lost his ball. And there is no use of consoling the boy. He said no use to say, oh, there are other balls. Here he said that he cannot be controlled or consoled. And the narrator also, he does not try to soothe him, because he knows that the boy is in grief. And boy here, and ultimately he was shaking with grief, and nothing can console him. He stands there shaking. He stares down. He stands there. He was just fixed at one place. He was trembling. He just stared down where the ball has been disappeared. He was standing there at the same place. Where the ball has been disappeared, that is in the water of harbor. All his young days in the harbor where his ball went. And the loss of the ball in the harbor reminds him of his childhood, which has been lost. All his young days has been lost, means the childhood has been lost in the harbor of life. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. And here the ball becomes symbolic of the childhood days of the boy. It becomes the symbol of the childhood days of the boy. It is also symbolic of the loss of childhood, innocence of the boy that leaves him mature. He became mature. His innocence all have been lost in the harbor. Metaphorically, the poet says that the boy has lost his childhood days and innocence also. Here, the poet does not want to console the boy or infree with the emotions of young boy by consoling him with the arguments that the ball was not worth much. He doesn't want to console the boy that the ball has not much worth, or he will buy another ball for him. In this way he doesn't want to console. And what he believes, that the loss of the ball, now he senses his first responsibility. He wanted to say that the loss of the ball teaches a lesson to the young boy about how to take care of one's possessions in this materialistic world. He comes to know that in this world, people are always running after acquiring and owning things. He realizes what is his first responsibility in such a world. Moreover, the boy must know that loss is a part of life. I repeat, the boy must know that the loss is a part of life and one has to put up with it bravely. One should not run away from the responsibilities. You should fight with it bravely.